All right, good morning. This is my morning to afternoon routine. It's about 5:45 here, and I've been up for a little bit, just messing around. And usually I try to get up around 5 or 6. Just depends on what kind of season of life I'm in right now, or at that time. If I have a little one, then I have a tendency to get up at 6. And as they get older, then I start working back to that 5 a.m. Time slot. I usually get up and kind of check on the kids and check on the house and let the dog outside. And I usually start the coffee at that time. And then the first thing I do after that, I'll have my Bible study. And that usually just stays about the same thing I've done for years now. I usually just read a chapter or two in my Bible every morning. I'm writing down Bible verses, or maybe something that just kind of stands out to me at that moment. I love writing. I'm always writing anything that I get from the Bible, or any type of Bible study, or maybe a book that I'm reading or something like that that has to do with this. And I'm always writing down things that kind of stand out to me. So that's usually what I do for a little bit. Sometimes that takes me, 10, 15 minutes. And sometimes if I really need it, it'll take me a little bit longer. And that's okay, because that's important. So I'm able to have my Bible time and my coffee, and just kind of, and it's not that I'm even a big coffee person. I just usually drink 1 cup with my Bible, and that's it. I don't drink any more than that. But I just like to have that quiet time, which I'm sure a lot of you can relate to, and just be able to focus on God's Word, and just have that time to start your day, and it really helps me out when I start my day with the Bible. So I'm doing my Bible time. After that, I try to get a workout in. Again, depends on what season of life I'm in. If I have a little one, then maybe I'll just do like some stretching and some arm exercises or something like that. Every morning I try to do something, stretching, abs, arms, whatever I can do. I try to do something. Even if I can just squeeze in like 10 minutes. So I really try to do something there. After that, depending on how much time I have, then I'll work on like my channel and any site work that I have to do on my blog, things like that. I do not want that to consume me, and I do not want that to take away from my mother and wifely duties. So I keep that strict in the mornings only, unless of course I'm shooting like a grocery haul video and the kids like to help out with that, or something like that. Those daytimes where I can include my kiddos and just kind of have fun with that. Besides that, all editing and any channel work and things like that, I keep that for in the morning. I do that by myself in the morning, to where that doesn't take away my the rest of my day and consume me, because I don't like that at all. So that's when I do that. I guess that's usually, I'm tidying up and picking up around the house and little things like that. But usually all that stuff right there takes up my time. And if I do have some extra time, I can start maybe a loaf of bread, or maybe I can make some cinnamon rolls, things like that, kind of get some things like that going. All right, I've been up for a few hours. It's about, it's 7 o'clock here right now in the morning. And this is usually around the time that I start waking up the house. I'll open up blinds and, turn on maybe some morning cartoons, which is usually the only time we have any cartoons going at all. Just for those little ones that are waking up, and, we can hang out and just kind of wake up a little bit before our day gets going. I can turn on any lights that need to be on, just kind of slowly waking up the home. And, I got candles going, and I've got, the house is kind of waking up a little bit, and people are kind of starting to rise at this point. I usually don't let my little ones up before 7. If they get up before 7, I will just kind of quietly and calmly put them back to bed. My camera's not wanting to focus. There we go. But you know, once 7 o'clock hits, they are more than welcome to get up and come hang out and just kind of get that day going. Okay, usually once I have, you know, kind of woke up the home a little bit and just kind of got things settled here. Dogs are outside. Also before this, I try to always get dressed. I don't want to still be, you know, in my night clothes when the kiddos get up. I want to be up and ready for them. So usually I am dressed before about that 7 o'clock wake up time. I don't do, you know, I might throw my hair up or something like that, but I don't usually do anything else unless I just have time or I have somewhere to go real early in the morning. I will finish getting ready after, you know, I'm kind of waking up or the house is kind of waking up a little bit. I might throw on some makeup, do something with my hair. I try to be real quick and simple, really. I just try to run my day pretty much simple and calmly as I can. So I might throw a little bit of makeup on at that point. Now, of course, if I have an appointment or I have to go somewhere, things are a little bit different and life happens and things change when they need to. So, you know, 7 o'clock, I'm waking up the home. I might throw a little bit of makeup on, and then I get on the laundry. I wash, I dry, I fold, I put away, I do everything that needs to be done. We cloth diaper, so I'm doing any diaper laundry, anything that needs stain removal or washing out, anything like that. I'm doing everything up to the point that I can with the laundry. And sometimes there isn't anything, but most of the time there is. You know, we have 8 kiddos and we have a lot of laundry around here. So I'm usually doing that for 20, 30 minutes sometimes. And by that time, I need to start thinking about breakfast and what else I need to do for the day. Okay, I got done with the laundry that I needed. I've got a load in the washer going, a load in the dryer going. I folded all the laundry that got done from last night. Last night was our movie night, so I didn't get to the laundry. So I had all that to fold this morning, which was fine. It's no big deal. I got all that done, and it's about 20 till 8 here, and I try to get breakfast done around 8 o'clock or so. Usually not before then, but usually like 8 or a little after. I try to get that ready and on the table for my little guys, and then since it's about 20 till 8, if I have a bigger breakfast like pancakes or eggs and bacon and waffles or biscuits and gravy, whatever, I try to start on that early instead of like starting it at 8, because then it's going to take, you know, 20, 30 minutes or whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on that now. Okay, this morning I ended up making breakfast burritos, and we had some fruit, like fruit cut, bananas, apples, mixed all in together. And it's a good thing I started that early, because sometimes it takes me a little bit. In these we have cheese and bacon and eggs, like scrambled eggs. And now we're going to kind of clean up the kitchen. I always clean up the kitchen 3 times a day, after breakfast, after lunch, after dinner. A clean kitchen just kind of helps stay motivated a little bit, and plus we do so much. We do sewing in our dining room. We do any crafts, any school projects. We homeschool, so we have all of our books kind of out there also. So to keep that kitchen clean kind of helps out with staying motivated throughout the day. I'm sure you all can relate to that. So I'd like to get on school about 9 every morning. So I'm going to go ahead and start getting the kitchen cleaned up. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is put up these breakfast burritos. These are not the ones that I made this morning. These are ones that I had made last week, and they have onions and peppers and all that stuff in it. And some of my kiddos like to eat that. So that was pulled out, like my older kids pulled those out to warm those up this morning. So I'm going to go ahead and put these up, and then all the extra burritos from this morning that were made, I'm going to bag those up and put them in the freezer. I've already got them labeled and all that good stuff and what's in them. for another morning or just a quick thing to heat up. Okay, I've got the table cleaned up. I'm loading the dishwasher. I'm filling my sink to wash my cups and anything extra that we couldn't get in. My kiddos split up chores with breakfast, lunch, and dinner duty, so I always have a helper in here with me, and they are wonderful at it. After we get the table and the dishes done, we're picking up toys and stuff that are on the floor, we're sweeping the floor, and we're mopping if we need to. We're making sure the stove is clean and the counters are all clean, and all the dishes that we wash by hand are put away. Also, I forgot to mention this morning before we get on our schoolwork, I'm also, you know, if we get the kitchen done or during it, I'm also getting the littles ready, dressed and ready for the day. Okay, it's almost 9 o'clock. We're getting the kitchen cleaned up, and I'm gonna go ahead and set out our computers and our schoolwork and get those going and get the kiddos started on their schoolwork. Okay, also while I'm getting the kiddos schoolwork and stuff set out and getting everything set up and the computers turned on, all that good stuff, I can also take a minute and finish grading anything that I didn't get done yesterday. I usually try to do that right when they get done with their schoolwork so that we're all up to date and just ready to go. So if I didn't get it done, or maybe I had somebody who chose to do it later on in the evening, then I will, oh, birds are so loud, then I will also try to get that done this morning as well. That way they are not behind and I'm not putting them behind in any way. So that's another thing that I try to do during this time. Okay, well, I've got the kiddos on their schoolwork and stuff. I got the kitchen cleaned up, finished that done. I always set with the little ones, especially if we're learning to read or multiplication, anything that they need help with. I am never too far away. I'm always sitting here and helping the little ones with their lessons and stuff like that. When the little ones are all done and the older ones are, you know, they're more independent anyway, then I can kind of clean up the house and tidy up the house a little bit. And that usually takes us all the way through lunch, which I usually try to get lunch going about 12. We will take a break before then and kind of play outside and get some fresh air, take breaks as we need to. So now I'm going to sit with my little ones and go through our lessons until those are done. Okay, while the older kids are kind of finishing up their work before lunch, my laundry that I started this morning had some diapers in it, so I'm hanging up all the diapers. All diapers get hung up out on the line. It doesn't matter to me if it's cold or hot. I always hang them all up. So I'm going to come out here and finish that real quick. And while I'm out here, I'm going to water our remaining vegetables for this year. It's getting fall weather around here, so I have, we've got some fall plants that are growing, and then we've got some pumpkins that are still kind of finishing up for this year. My tomato plants are still growing, producing lots and lots of tomatoes. This plant, this is 2 of them. It is just huge, and I love fresh garden tomatoes, so this is wonderful. Okay, I was able to get a few more zucchini, which is fabulous because we love zucchini bread, so I'll probably try to get this baked up today or tomorrow. We also had a few pumpkins that are getting pretty orange and the vines are dying and stuff like that, so all these pumpkins that are looking like this, I'm going to move to the front for decoration. And then in a week or so, we'll be able to decorate them and won't have to buy them. So that was fabulous that we were able to have a good crop of pumpkins this year, a good patch. I wasn't able to get as many as I wanted because our dog decided to take out a whole bunch of our pumpkin plants, but next year we'll have, you know, hopefully a better idea. And okay, so that's where I'm going to leave this video. This is just my morning morning to afternoon routine. We are outside done playing, and we are going to go inside and make some lunch now. And thanks for watching.